Take a breath. You just finished stage 5, and that's a real milestone. This isn't a new lesson. It's a capstone where we pull all 7 help desk skills: tickets, questions, remote tools, documentation, escalation, user communication, and time management into one continuous workflow. By the end of these 10 slides, you'll be able to run a full 10-ticket day with the same surgical method every time, and then we step into stage 6, security basics. Before we run a full day, let's snapshot what's actually in your head now. Each stage 5 lesson had one big idea, one signature visual: the 7-state ticket life cycle, the 5 questions, the remote tool match, the 6-section KB entry, the escalation pyramid, text speak versus user speak, and the 8-block daily rhythm. 7 pictures, 1 help desk ready brain, and that 8th tile, the gold star, is you. Now watch those 7 pictures snap into a chain. A ticket arrives in life cycle, lands in your morning triage queue, gets cracked open by the 5 diagnostic questions, pulls in the right remote tool, stays calm through plain language updates, escalates if you hit the time box, gets documented into notes and maybe a KB article, and finally closes out of the life cycle. 1 ticket, 7 stages, and every lesson you've learned is doing a specific job inside it. That's what Help Desk Ready actually means. Here's that chain drawn as a workflow you can actually picture. 6 phases, left to right: intake, diagnose, connect, fix, escalate if needed, then close. Each phase pulls in 1 or 2 specific stage 5 lessons. L34 through L38 doing the heavy lifting at each stop and running underneath all of it, every single phase. L39 keeping your communication clean, and L40 keeping your time honest. Memorize this picture. This is the muscle. Now let's run that muscle through a real day. Tuesday, 8 to 4, 10 tickets in your queue. Senior tech on standby. You triage first, escalate the P1 within 5 minutes, then drop into deep focus on the login issue and remote in to fix it. Break, batch the easy ones. Deep focus again on the printer. Lunch off screen. Handle the afternoon chaos, including 1 angry user, and finish with documentation and a clean handoff. 10 tickets, 7 stage 5 lessons, and you go home calm. Time for a quick gut check. Cover the right side, work through all 8 questions in your head, and see where you land. 6 out of 8 means your stage 5 foundation is solid and you're cleared for stage 6. Under 6, no shame, just go back and replay the lessons tied to the ones you missed. The lesson number is right there next to each question, so you know exactly where to return. Now let's look at where you're heading. Stage 6 is security basics. 8 lessons focused entirely on protection. You'll cover passwords and MFA, learn to spot phishing in seconds, get hands-on with antivirus and endpoint tools, master the 3-2-1 backup rule, touch encryption with BitLocker and FileVault, and finish with incident response. Even if security isn't your end goal, every IT role in 2026 needs this awareness. You've built the job foundation. Now you'll learn to defend it. Before you cross into stage 6, here's your stage 5 brain on a single page. 1 line per lesson, your full ticket workflow distilled. Glance through them. Tickets, diagnose, remote, document, escalate, communicate, time. If any line feels foggy, go back and replay that lesson. If all 7 click instantly, you're ready. This isn't 7 separate skills. It's one continuous flow from the moment a ticket opens to the moment you close it cleanly. Now for the honest part, 5 truths I'd tell a friend who just finished Help Desk Basics. First, you really can sit at a Tier 1 desk on day 1. The foundation is real. Second, soft skills now outweigh tech. That's what separates careers from career stallers. Third, documentation is the quiet superpower seniors swear by. Fourth, stage 6 will feel different because security is a protection mindset, not a fix-it one. And fifth, none of this sticks without reps. Work a real queue, even 5 tickets a day, and theory becomes muscle memory. So that's stage 5, locked in. 7 lessons shipped. the full ticket workflow in your hands, and a 10-ticket day no longer scary. You're help desk ready. Next up, Lesson 42 kicks off Stage 6 with passwords and password managers, length over complexity, the 2025 NIST guidance, and the tools you'll actually see in the field. 8 security lessons ahead. I'll see you there.